This was the day when two became one. Tables, that is. Reached the last four of the Betfred World Championship, and one elevation in status is certain, being centre stage at snooker's most revered venue, Sheffield's Crucible Theatre. And we start our semi-final highlights with someone who was here just a couple of years ago, Kyren Wilson, pitted against a newcomer to all of this, Anthony McGill, totally at ease, nevertheless, firing in breaks of 83 and 78 to smartly set the tone. McGill, a surprise package qualifier, is known for his tactical acumen, and that paid a rich dividend towards the tail end of the third frame. Wilson did hit the green, escaping a snooker, only to leave it over a pocket, and McGill needed no further invitation to steal 3-0. In fact, 6-1 was looming until the Scot suffered a distinct case of the blues. Relieved Wilson, arguably the finest player on the tour, employing the rest, was able to salvage the frame, and many thought turning point. The many were mistaken though, as McGill dismissed his setback, and with a superb 92 break, ended the first session of this marathon race to 17 with a very pleasing 6-2 advantage. Likewise pleasing for his millions of fans around the world, Ronnie O'Sullivan's potting in the early exchanges against Mark Selby. In each of the first two largely scrappy frames, stroking in the last red from distance greatly helped O'Sullivan's cause. All indications pointed to the Rocket being in the mood and motivated. More than half the battle with him. Selby was on the double twice in the third frame. Initially, this inventive cross double. Then, on the green, what they call a cocked hat double, opened his account. O'Sullivan already required a snooker, but after that, conceded. And yet it was an unwanted double, namely a double kiss playing safe, that cost the three-time world champion dear in the next, as five-time champion O'Sullivan pounced with a silky break of 85 to lead 3-1. This tricky red to a semi-blind pocket, undoubtedly the linchpin ball. It was basically more of the same from O'Sullivan in frame 5, during runs of 51 and 79, before ever stubborn Selby displayed his tenacious fighting qualities and cue ball control in closing the gap. The run of 58 that gave O'Sullivan his 5-2 lead wasn't the biggest break of the session, but crammed with low-value colours, it was the hardest working. Perhaps the most important part, Selby's tough last red to launch the clearance that enabled him to limit overnight arrears to a manageable 5-3. We've seen intriguing introductions to both semi-finals, and rest assured, they will gather momentum as the incomparable Crucible comes alive again tomorrow.